Hey there guys, and welcome to Topic Thursday, where every Thursday I'll share with you a topic on what to talk about when on a date, so we can say goodbye to those awkward silences. So stay where you are. So this week, the topic I'd like to share with you with what to talk about when on a date is holidays that you've been on in your lifetime. Because holidays are something that are crucial and a part of your life. It's something that you do just to get away from your usual work and from your household daily chores and from the hustle and bustle of your usual city, just to chill out, relax and unwind. One of the questions that you can ask is, what was your favourite holiday? So one of my favourite holidays was when I went to Portugal, and I remember we went on a lads holiday about 12 to 13 years ago, and I remember we flew from London to Faro, and I remember from Faro we got the coach to Albufeira in Algarve, which is the south of Portugal. And I remember that we got to the hotel, we dropped our stuff off, we didn't even unpack, and we just headed straight to the bar. And for the first 5 days of our holidays, we went for 2 weeks, we were just out all night partying. And it was absolutely mental. We got wasted every night because drinks were so cheap there. It was about 50p shots and £1 a pint. So you could get wasted on as little as 7 to 10 euros. Which I'm not sure how much that is in pounds at the moment, but trust me, it's dead cheap. And I remember after day 5, we just felt like absolute shit because our schedule literally consisted of waking up at 3 to 4 in the afternoon, going and having something to eat, and just heading straight to the bar and any clubs nearby and just partying till 5, 6 in the morning. It was absolutely mental what we went through. After day 5, we thought to ourselves, go easy on the drink, because I remember I couldn't even move. That's how bad I was. And we decided to go on a road trip. We went to Lisbon from Albufeira. We did a drive over 2 to 3 days, and I remember just driving in the countryside of Portugal was beautiful, very refreshing, lots of greenery, lots of valleys, lots of mountains. And I remember driving on the Vasco da Gama bridge. That was an experience in its own as well. I don't know how I can compare it to. It may be as good as driving on the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, or that may even better, I don't know. So that was one of my favourite holidays that I've been on. What was your favourite holiday? Another thing you can talk about is any funny stories that happened when on holiday. Now, one of the funnest stories that I have, so me and my parents, we went to India in 2006, and I remember we used to visit various different ancient landmarks and temples. Now, one temple that we visited, now outside every temple in India they have beggars, and we normally give them a rupee, which is their local Indian currency. Now I remember one particular temple, I gave a rupee coin, but actually it was an American quarter, which I don't know how that appeared in my pocket, and I didn't know that at the time. So gave the coin to the gentleman, went and had a look at the building, and as I came back, the gentleman said to me, so for those of you that understand Hindi, he said, "Ye bhai sahab, ye to dollar hai," which means that what he was saying to me was, "Excuse me mate, you've given me $1. And even as of today, me and my parents still laugh about this and have a joke about this. It's just something that's just stuck along the way. What's been your funny stories when you went on holiday? I'd love to hear from you. Another thing you can also talk about is any destinations that you haven't been but you would like to go on. That's another question that you can ask your date. That is there anywhere in particular that you've been meaning to go but haven't yet had a chance to go? And you can even turn this up a notch and take this a step further, and you can say to your lady on the date that, do you know what, forget about going home, let's just get the next flight to such and such country. So say if she says she would like to go to Vegas and she's never been there, he said, alright then, well, do you know, forget about going home, let's just grab the next flight to Vegas. And because you're saying it in a tongue-in-cheek way, she's picturing you two in her mind, so this has an effect on her emotions. That's a way to create a little bit of attraction. So I'd love to hear from you guys. What was your favourite holiday, and any funny stories that you have when you've been on holiday? Post them in the comments box below and use them when you next go out on a date. Well, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. You guys have been absolutely amazing. You know the drill. Like, share and subscribe, and join me again next Thursday where I'll share with you another topic with what to talk about on a date, so we can say goodbye to those awkward silences.